Reading The Pandas Are Back. Two pandas are being sent to the US as part of the Panda Diplomacy Program. First, a story about a cute hippo, and now pandas? I'm sorry to share two animal stories in a row, but I am both happy and sad that the pandas are heading back to the US. I visited Washington, D.C. for the first time in January. When we were planning the trip months earlier, I was so excited to see that there were pandas at the Smithsonian Zoo. I told my kids about it, and we couldn't wait to see these rare animals. But a couple of months before we went, I found out they were being sent back to China and we were going to miss them by about 4 weeks. I was so disappointed. Now, 10 months later, the pandas are back at the zoo, and it looks like I need to plan another trip. Also, how do you become a panda keeper? Asking for a friend. You will find these articles, the reading comprehension questions, and the vocabulary very helpful for your language learning journey. Read along and improve your grammar and vocabulary while learning something new at the same time. Two giant pandas are being sent from China to Washington's National Zoo, marking the first time in 24 years that pandas have been sent to the US Capitol. Bao Li and Qing Bao, both 3 years old, left their home in China and boarded a specially chartered flight called the Panda Express to begin their new journey. The pandas will be on loan to the Smithsonian National Zoo for 10 years as part of China's panda conservation program, with a fee paid to China for their conservation efforts. Pandas have a long history of being symbols of goodwill between China and the US, dating back to 1972 when China sent the first pandas to Washington following President Nixon's visit. The arrival of these pandas is a continuation of this panda diplomacy, as they are beloved animals worldwide. The National Zoo's panda exhibit has been empty for nearly a year since the previous pandas returned to China, but with the arrival of the new pandas, excitement has returned. Both Bao Li and Qing Bao have distinct personalities. Bao Li, the male, is known for his energy and large appetite, while Qing Bao, the female, is more relaxed and loves to sleep. The zoo's panda keepers have been preparing the pandas for their long flight, ensuring their comfort with large crates, food, and space for them to move around. Though the pandas' return to Washington is exciting, some concerns have been raised in China about sending their national treasures abroad. Some social media users expressed worries about the treatment of pandas in foreign zoos, although these concerns have been repeatedly addressed by the China Conservation and Research Center for Giant Pandas, which assures the public that international panda cooperation is essential for conservation. Now read and answer the following questions. Who are Bao Li and Qing Bao, and where are they being sent? What special preparations were made for the panda's journey from China to Washington? How does Bao Li's personality differ from Qingbaos according to their caretakers. Why did the panda exhibit at the Smithsonian's National Zoo close last year, and why is it reopening now? What role does panda diplomacy play in the relationship between the US and China? New vocabulary. Listen and repeat these new words. Rare, chartered flight, conservation, goodwill, continuation, panda diplomacy, beloved, exhibit, distinct, appetite, panda keepers, to ensure, national treasure, abroad. Don't forget to follow me on Facebook and Instagram for more hints and advice for your language learning journey.